Do you appreciate her mindset? Do you value compatibility? Do you like having things in common with the opposite sex
He
that you
values
find
all the red pill
attractive?
talking points.
You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, what?
do you value, because to say like I can get a maid to do that, yeah, you could, but she's just gonna come and make your food and
You're not
she's
gonna
gonna
do it
leave.
with
Are you
shit.
okay with not having? Are you okay with like not having someone of value that knows that you know has your back? Do you not value that? Because that's what comes with finding a woman that actually likes you and wants to breathe life into you. She's around to push you beyond sex and money that you can provide. You know what I'm saying? So it really boils down to what you like in women outside of just fucking them.
I don't want no
Right.
woman pushing me.
I don't want no woman breathing life
That's a
into me
fair question.
either.
I want to hear his
I
answer
don't want
though.
that.
Like,
I
go
I don't want
ahead.
no
want that.
woman pushing me, bro.
So every man is different, obviously. But for me personally, what I think I would value or appreciate from a woman, I would appreciate peace for starters, and I would appreciate compliance. And I don't mean compliance in the sense of
Red pill.
because
I told
I
you.
know whenever we say submission, girls tend to feel like, oh well, no, submitting as in
You
you
crazy.
see what I've done, what I'm trying to do, and where I see you can fit into my life, and I want you to willingly want to be here and want to participate and want to actively trust me and allow me to bring you forward. If you don't want to do that, I'm not going to hold you. I mean, hey, there's a
Okay.
lot of guys out there.
Nah, no, 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 no.
That's very
Listen, listen.
valid.
You
Now,
saying
do you
saying
know
that
how to
wrong.
make a woman feel safe and secure so she
No,
can trust
we
you?
not doing all of that. We not doing all
That
that.
nigga's daddy's the most famous in the village.
Listen,
No,
I
we're
just
not doing.
I
Oh,
just
we
want
can't
you
do
to.
that, huh?
No,
Okay, we
we're
can't do that.
not gonna do
I
all
think
of
that
We
was
that.
a
can't. We
good
can't
line of
really unpack
questioning, but
it.
of course
We
they don't
can't
want to
really
hear all
unpack
that.
it.
I'm gonna unpack it. I'm gonna unpack
I'm
it
just
very
saying.
easy for you. I just want you to do what I told you to do. Like, and I don't have a lot of requests, but I think you need to understand exactly what I need you to do, and I want you to execute. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be the one that's the beneficiary of what it is that I got going on. You're the one that get to spend the money. You get to drive the cars. You get to ultimately benefit from everything that I'm doing. I just want you to do what I told you to do. I don't want all of that extra. I want you to
What you
be
be telling
present,
them to do,
and
Anton?
I want
What
you
you
to
be
come
telling
and
them?
have a good time. I want you to put your head in my lap. I want you to put your head in my lap. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to enjoy life. All of that extra stress and that high strung stuff, that's for people that's willing to put up. That's for broke people.
See, and most people are broke, Anton. Can we speak
No,
about
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is,
Can we
You said
what I'm
let's
speak
saying
about
start
is,
there.
general people? Like, what you mean?
most people,
We're
and I'm
just trying to
talking about
get
guys and
along.
women.
They
If you
50-50,
look
You
at
can
women,
make
bro,
probably,
it in life.
Anton,
No, we gotta
listen,
do one
listen,
more.
Anton,
give
you
me
can
1 second.
probably have
Give me
sex with a
5
robot,
seconds. Give me
couldn't
5
you?
seconds.
You could have
If
sex
you
with
look
a
at
sex
women
doll,
that's looking
couldn't
that's
you?
used to being treated a certain way,
You be
they
having
don't.
sex with sex
Wow.
dolls,
Put her in
don't you?
timeout.
That's
Put
your
her in
kink.
timeout.
I
Am I
feel like
doing what?
you.
Hugh, put her
I
in
was
timeout.
asking because you have a very like rigid way of what I was like. You probably one of them freaks that can have sex with them dolls. That's
Well,
what
who?
you
With a
because she
doll, a
don't
I
sex
mean,
see
the way they
doll.
one of
making
those
it
sex dolls.
dolls, any man
You
can
know what
have
I
sex
mean?
with a
Like a
doll.
robot that just listens to you and just always complies, no talk back, bend over when you want, you tell her what to do, no pushback. You could do it to one of them robots once. I know you could
Oh,
do
you
it.
know what it
So
is?
just a non-black woman
This
is what
is
you described.
new for me because every woman that's around me, they don't talk like this. They don't act
They
like this.
Well, maybe
And
this is a
most of
different
the
crowd.
and see, you know how you train them. A lot of times you train them because when they start talking too much, and we gonna fix all of that shit, right? Because I'm not a guy of many words in real life. Honestly, I'm
Close
not
your
a guy
mouth,
of many
Quentin.
words in real life.
Wait, Anton.
If you notice, and even Q will tell you about how Rita is around me. She don't do all of that extra talking. When women be in the studio, they just enjoy life. They have a good
Rita's so
time. They
sweet.
enjoy life. We all go
Rita's
out.
so
We
sweet
have
and
fun and
pleasant.
all of that. And when people talk a lot, that just means that they're not used to a certain way of operating around certain men. Because I don't know guys that spend a lot of time going back and forth with women in real life.
At all.
Because you know what they do? You know what they do? They remove them. They remove
Can I
them.
ask you a question? Can I ask you a
Or
question?
run.
And even and when the last
Jasmine, you
time
need to
that
be
we
on
hung out?
timeout for
What
like
was
10
that?
minutes.
Washington? What was that? Washington that we hung out?
In DC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, West DC was last meetup. It was in
When
November.
when is the last time that we actually all stayed in the same place? What was that? Miami?
Yeah, Miami. New Year's. Wait, was it New Year's? Oh,
I'm
no, Dallas. No,
busy.
Dallas.
Okay, so Dallas. I'm busy. And I tell the girls, I say, hey, y'all go out and y'all go have fun.
We went shopping.
I don't sit here going back and forth with
I was like
motherfuckers.
this.
I'm not
That's
sitting.
nice.
I'm busy. And the time that I do spend with you, I want it to be pleasant. And so when you come around me, you're going to act accordingly. Otherwise, we going to get a replacement.
That makes sense.
I'm not sitting here going back and forth with women, and women that go back and forth with men and they yelling and they going back. That's a sign of duress. That is a sign of pain and suffering.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something in there that got to be fixed. And it might be an environment change that you need. It might be a completely different way that you need to be operating, something. But it's a sign of duress. And so when I see women that go a lot, that shit is crazy to me.
I feel you. And you know what?
I didn't start experiencing this until I got online.
You know what? I feel you. And I felt the same way earlier when you said effing mouth, when you screamed and you dropped those F-bombs for no reason. I was like, damn, is he under a lot of stress and duress? Because what would cause him, we're just having a debate. What would cause him to go that far? What would cause him to go that far and to just scream and drop those curse words like that unprovoked? So I feel you. I totally understand where you're coming from with that. People like that it is jarring sometimes, because I was like, oh my God, like, why are you saying that, babe? Like, we're just talking, you know.
You gotta control.
I feel you.
And then I just think it's
Oh, dang, she DC'd mid-sentence. But that's why peace is so important, right? Because I mean, if you're going back and forth with somebody, just like you both said, they probably don't want to be there. And why would you want to be with somebody that don't want to be with you? That's always been the power dynamic, I think, throughout history. And I don't think anybody's really appreciated it. But now that we're in this modern space, we can make our own choices, men and women. We should all really value, absolutely, being where we want to be.
No. What I'm trying to tell guys is that as y'all continue to level up and you become more successful, and I'm not talking about on this internet, I'm talking about in real life, that less likely you are to go back and forth with people.
No, yeah.
This is what I'm
In
gonna say.
real life, you are going to have an experience to where you're going to say, she's going to understand. If you can't look at your girl and she know what you mean, like, because, you know, all girls sometimes even, let me revise that. Women sometimes pine for you, so they look for your attention. It's a different type of going back and forth, right? So they might be trying to get your attention. But in some instances, if you can't look at her and she just automatically understand, okay, well, you know what, I went a little too far this time, then you need to go ahead and get rid of her. Y'all in real life, this is cool on here, but in real life, if y'all arguing back and forth with a woman, that's an issue.
It ain't gonna work.